Hey guys, it's Purple Dolphin, and for today's stretch routine, we are just going to be doing a Christian-themed full-body stretch routine. For the first stretch, we are just going to be doing 2 neck circles in each direction. And for the Christian theme, for this time, last time I did Christian lo-fi music, and for this time we are not going to be doing that, but instead we are just going to be doing a Bible verse between most of each stretches. And now for the next stretch, we are just going to be going into a standing pike stretch. For the standing pike stretch, we are just going to be bending one leg at a time with our heel on the ground. And now we are just going to be switching to going up onto our toes. And now you can clasp your hands together, and we are just going to do a shoulder stretch. And now we're just going to go into a downward dog. In our downward dog, we are just going to lift up one leg off of the ground, and we're just going to make sure that our hands and our feet are very far apart so that we feel a very deep stretch in the calf of the foot that is on the ground. And now we are just going to go into a pigeon pose. In our pigeon pose, we are going to have our leg at a 90-degree angle so that we feel a deep stretch in our glute. And now we are just going to bend one leg and straighten out the other so that we go into a half straddle. In our half straddle, we are just going to push our straight leg out, and then we are just going to reach towards the center so that we feel a good stretch in our hip. And now we are just going to repeat the pigeon pose stretch and the half straddle stretch with the other leg. And now we are just going to go into a lunge, and in our lunge we are going to bend in the back leg so that we feel a good stretch in our quad. And now we are just going to straighten out both of our legs so that we feel a good stretch in our hamstring. And now we are going to repeat the lunge, quad stretch, and the hamstring stretch with the other leg. And now we are just going to go into a seal stretch. And now you can just twist to one side in your seal stretch. And now we can just bend our legs into a child's pose. You can now come out of that stretch, and we are just going to go into a knee bridge. We are going to be doing this stretch twice, so make sure that for the first time it is not too deep of a stretch, but it is still stretch, and then the next time we are just going to try to go as far as we can go. You can now come out of that stretch and just take a 10-second rest. And now try to go even further into your knee bridge. And now we are just going to go into a seated pike stretch for our final stretch. And now you can come out of that stretch. You can just shake out your legs a little bit, and thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I hope to see you in another one of my videos or shorts. Bye guys!